Hi everyone, welcome to the Banks As a Fashion. I hope you are all doing fine. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to cut a shoulder that's bustier. I did a video earlier on it, but someone said it's not so clear, so I'm making this the updated version. I'll be cutting the pattern for you to see. So assuming your fabric is unfolded, I would have folded it, but my the paper I'm using will not be enough. So assuming your fabric is unfolded, that is, this will be the middle part of whatever you are folding. And what will you be folding with? You'll be folding with the bigger circumference, which is your bust divided by 4. Whatever you get, add 5 inches to it. That is what you use to fold your fabric. Remember, I said bust divided by 4. Whatever you get, add 5 inches to it. By the time you cut out everything, you still have your sewing allowance at the side. So the lines I have here, this is your upper bust, this is your shoulder to nipple, on the bust, and half length. Now, how did I get this upper bust? I measured the distance between the shoulder to nipple and on the bust, and that is the same thing I measured up to have my upper bust. Okay, so you come to the shoulder line here and measure 6 inches. That is a standard. That is, no matter the person you are making for, you take 6 inches here. So the next thing we take is come to your on the bust, to your half length here. I'll be putting my nipple measurement here, my nipple to nipple measurement here. My nipple to nipple measurement is 6.5. So 6.5 divided by 2 will give me 3.25. So at the half length here, you take the 3.25. At the on the bust length here, you take the same 3.25. Now come to the shoulder to nipple point. To that 3.25, you add half inch. So that will give me 3.75 or 3.75. So what we are doing next is to connect your lines. Connect these lines. Start like this. Connect your lines. Then from here, bring it up here. Connect your lines. So this is what we have here. This is what we have. Now you come to the side like this. You come to the side here. If you are making for someone on the small size, you take 2 inches. If you are making for someone on the big size, on the medium size, you take 2.5. If you are making for someone on a large size, you take 3, and you take 3. And it doesn't mean the bust measurement, because some people, it's their back that adds to the bust. Is not that their breast is really big, so you try and look at the size of the breast of the person. It's the size of the breast of the person that will determine, not really the bust measurement. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because some people, their bust measurement is much, but they are not so their breast is not much. So I'm on the small size, so I'll be taking 2 inches at the half length here and 2 inches at the on the bust length here. Now come to the shoulder to nipple here. Come up by 1 inch and come down by 1 inch. This is to avoid having pointed edges here. Then at the upper bust line here, whatever you have taken at the on the bust here is what you will take. I took 2 inches, so I'll be taking 2 inches at the upper bust line here. Now come to the up here and take 2.5 inches. This is also a standard, except you are making for someone that is on the big side, the breast is on the big side, and you take 3 inches here, then you can input 3 inches here. But if you are making for someone on the small size or medium size, you take 2.5 here. Now let me run it through you again. Small size here, you take 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, then 2.5. Medium size, you take 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Big size, you take 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. That is it. Now let me connect my lines. Come like this, like this, like this, and like this. You see we have pointed edges, we must avoid that. So I'll be blending it. If you have a French curve, instead of you using a ruler, you can use your French curve to curve out this place. So can you see my breast now? It will come out nicer than this if we have a French curve. But so this is the breast measure. This is the breast we have. We've not taken our body measurement. Take note of that. So I'll be cutting it out now. I'll be cutting out. So I have cut it out. And this is what I have. This is the middle part and this is the side part. Now the next thing you do is to place the middle part slightly on this. Place the middle part slightly on whatever you have here. Place the middle part slightly on it. So after placing it slightly on each other, then you take your body measurement. So my back measurement or shoulder measurement is 7 inches. 7 inches. I'll take the 7 inches here. Then I'll make my shoulder slant. Make my shoulder slant. Then my armhole is 7 inches. Then I'll take my back measurement there. I think we all know that. 7 by 7. Then I've placed this just to make sure it doesn't shift. Then you extend out this line. So this is our armhole line. Remember that. So the next thing now is to take your measurement. So on the armhole, I'm taking my bust measurement. My bust is 33 divided by 4 will give me 8.25. 8.25. Come to the underbust line here. My underbust is 27 divided by 2. That will give me 2.75. Take it there. Then here the same thing as the underbust. My waist is the same thing as the underbust. So I'll place it, then I'll connect it. Then I'll connect it. Come to my armhole line here. Get the center, which is 3.5. I'll come in by ½ inch. Make sure your pattern is stable, or if it's your clothes you're using cutting on directly, make sure it is stable. That's why I've placed scissors on it. If you have a French curve, you can use it. Just blend it like this. Then take your you can add your sewing allowance now. You can add your sewing allowance to it. Add your sewing allowance to it and cut. I'm trying my best for the paper not to shift. I just have to place something on it. I think I can remove this now since I've got the back. It's only the back that joins the two. All right, I've cut it. So this is what we have. Can you see how beautiful it looks? See the breast there, see the curve there, and it's coming to your shoulder. So this is how you cut your shoulder bustier. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Then you cut your normal back bodies for your back and you join together. So let's assume I want a round neck for this. Let me remove the neck. So I'll be having let me take 4 inches by 5 inches. 4 by 5. Whatever measurement you are taking for your neck, make sure it doesn't get to the upper bust line here, because once it gets there, it will affect your waddle, that is your breast pad. So this is it. This is it. Now if you want to cut your breast pad, let me say something like that. If you want to cut your breast pad, make sure your breast pad doesn't pass this upper bust line, and here it doesn't go beyond your under bust line, and here make sure it doesn't go beyond this, and it doesn't come down more than this. So you just make something like this. This is, you cut something like this for your breast pad at this side. You cut something like this for your breast pad at this side, and at this side and here you just cut this place from your upper bust line here to your under bust line. That is what you cut for your waddle. That is the breast pad you'll be adding to the side and this place. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please share, subscribe, and like. If this if you've tried it, please drop the picture in the comment section, and if you have any question, also drop it in the comment section. Thank you.